Embark on your civil services journey with Vision IS. Introducing the Delhi GS Foundation Course 2026, turning UPSC dreams into reality. Access interactive learning tools, animations, videos, and an immersive interface. Utilize our tech-enabled student portal for performance tracking and personalized feedback. Stay ahead with daily assignments, weekly mini tests, and monthly revisions. Strengthen your preparation with expert-researched, UPSC pattern study material. Delhi General Studies Foundation Course 2026. Batches start 29th November, 5 p.m., Karol Bagh. 19th November, 9 a.m., Karol Bagh. Take the first step towards success. With Vision IS, success is just a step away.
Let us start with the session on, what is the session? It is the sustainability of tribals. It's not actually sustainability of tribals, it is how tribals have a very sustainable way of living, right? Why? Because sustainability is a concept that nowadays we are so often discussing, and everyone wants to become sustainable. Just earlier we saw how even when it comes to the what you call as agriculture, in the end we had to write that future agriculture has to be sustainable, na? So we would like to see here how a very traditional society, a society which is there for thousands of years, and which has not much so-called developed as per us. We don't think tribals are developed in general. So how that society, which is not much developed, one, has been able to continue for such a long time, and second, how it is much more sustainable than us. Because that's what we want to become. We want to become sustainable. हम develop तो हो रहे हैं, but we are not getting sustainable. We say they are not developing, but they are sustainable. Okay. So the way we saw earlier that the balance has to be struck between पिछला वाला, in agriculture we said a balance has to be struck between tradition and modern, and we have to take the best of both and create. Right. So same ways, tribals can teach us in many ways what it means by sustainability, because they don't talk about sustainability like us, right? If you ask them what is sustainable development, they have no idea. It's like asking a fish what is water, right? And what is atmosphere. A fish which has never seen atmosphere, if you ask what is atmosphere, it will not know. Even if you ask what is water, many fishes might not know, because that's the environment that they live in. So unke liye, water is where they are living. They are living. So same ways you can say that the tribals may not be able to define sustainability for you. They might not give you the Brundtland Commission's report on sustainability and the definition, but they are living sustainability, right? Their way of living is extremely sustainable. And that's exactly what we need to understand, because our present challenge is sustainability. Our challenge is not just development, but also sustainability. And they are the best example. That's why we are doing this session on how tribals are sustainable and how they have been able to sustain also, and how they have been able to survive. Because the way we are moving, we might not survive like this for maybe a few hundred years also. ठीक है, because things are getting bad around us. So sustaining this level of development in the present mode might not be possible. Is that okay? So what is the how tribal communities are living very sustainable way in a very sustainable way, right? Living in a very sustainable way. That is how what we have to discuss. Is this okay? So first we need to understand what does this word tribal mean. अब इसमें भी हम will pick up a few things. Was who are they? Who are they? Right? So who are the tribals? Who are they? Then second, right? And where? Who, and we can also say where are they living? Then the third is their ways of living. Their ways of living. Because actually the answer lies here. Their ways of living is the sustainable way of living. Right? And once we understand those characters, we'll also try to match them. Are they sustainable as per our definition? Okay. So match with ourselves. Okay. And pick the lessons from this whole exercise. Is that okay? So this is what we intend to do. So first of all, when we are, the focus is not just on tribe, the focus is to understand sustainable. What is the definition of sustainability or sustainable development? If I ask you, what is the definition of sustainable development? Brundtland's Commission का जो definition है वही SDGs भी use करता है, and it's the same definition. What does it say? It is the meeting of the needs of the present generation without compromising on the capacity of the future generation to meet its own need. Capacity of the future generation to meet its own need. Okay. So we have to, now, do we have to ensure that their capacity is not adversely affected? Yes or no? Yes, we have to ensure that the capacity of future generations is not adversely affected in meeting their needs. So सबसे पहला, it's like, अपने बच्चों के लिए compromise करना, something like this. So we have to ensure that, or we have to ensure the future of our children, right? That is one part. Second, is it at the cost of our needs completely? Does it say we should not meet our needs because future needs have to be met? No. It does not say this also, because our needs, if not met, they might not happen. Okay, so first we have to meet our needs, but we have to meet our needs not at the cost of their capacity, and ensure that their capacity is also not adversely affected. So the needs of both present and future has to be ensured. In simple ways, we can understand this, that sustainable development is development which fulfills the needs of both present and future generation. That development which can fulfill the needs of both present and future generation. Okay. Now, if you have to meet the need of future generation, right, and link it with the need of present generation, okay, if we try to understand it this way, that we have to, if this is the needs thing, okay, so we are saying present generation and future generation. So do we have to meet the need of both? Yes, we have to meet the need of both. And normally life goes like this. Okay, which means if generally seen, life will continue to move like this. But is it possible that the present generation develops in such a way that the future generations' capacity is adversely affected? Yes or no? Yes. When we don't look at the future generation at all and we only fulfill our needs. If we live that kind of a life where we do not bother about the future generation and we only fulfill our life, right? So you live here, they live there, they live there. So this kind of a linear thing. So this is a linear way of thinking, that I live my, they live there, right? But if you want to ensure that there also is good, then what you have to do? You have to first understand what are the basic things that they need. What are the basic things that the future generations will need, right? And how? So first you have to get this feedback. ये क्या है? This is a feedback from the future, some kind. Feedback मतलब you have to have the understanding, the wisdom, the knowledge to understand what all they might need from the present, which we should not adversely affect. क्या क्या चीज़ है? Environment, है ना? So the environment around, which includes the atmosphere, the land, the soil, the water bodies, right? Why? Because these are the things which make the earth special. Earth क्यों special है? Because till now we have not been able to find another planet like earth. ठीक है? And what is special on earth which is not there on other places? One of them is water, H2O in liquid state, right? Potable water, हमारा अर्थ पे potable water है. बहुत सारा जगह पे H2O है, but कहीं frozen है ना? कहीं अंदर है, ग्राउंड के अंदर, वॉल्केनो के अंदर, जैसा स्टीम के अंदर अर्थ में है, right? But where do we have water as liquid? Oceans of water on the surface, अर्थ पे. This is special. Do you understand? So these are the things which future generation would need if they have to survive, because we need them if we have to survive, and they are not abundantly available. Maybe on earth they might look abundant, but the moment you go out of earth, there is no other place that we know as of now where we have water as we have, or atmosphere as we have. ना हमारे जैसा atmosphere है ना water है. So if they go to a place where there is no water and no atmosphere the way we have, they might not survive. So this feedback is needed, which means it's a, can you see this? So every present generation has to understand from every future generation what they need, and based on that they have to develop. So this is more of a cycle. It's not linear, it is cycle. You have to look at them, you have to understand their needs, you have to ensure that they get. This is sustainable development. So sustainability simply means not a linear but a cycle. A cycle where every time the future becomes the present, that present has to look for the next future. Then it is sustainable. If you don't look at the future, then it is not sustainable. You might just develop and you might just perish. Do we understand? So cyclic nature is there in sustainable development, cyclicity. Whereas the other non-sustainable developments are linear and they might have a full stop. A cycle never had a full stop. है ना? एक लूप के अंदर full stop नहीं होता है, सेंटेंस में full stop होता है. So this might come to a full stop if it is non-sustainable. Do we understand? So ये basic idea of sustainability. सबसे पहला ये समझना है, because this is the philosophy. If you understand the importance of linear and cyclic, you will understand everything. Sustainable development का पूरा idea वहीं पे है. ठीक है? This is one part of understanding sustainable development. The second is, okay, can you give me some examples of sustainably developing things around you and things which are non-sustainably developing? The answer also lies there. So one principle that we understood is linear and cyclic nature. Second, which are the things around you which are sustainably developing and the things which are not sustainably developing? Okay, which is the thing that you know which is not sustainably developing as of now? Modern industrial human being. That's it. That's the only thing which is non-sustainable. Till we were not modern industrial human being, we were also sustainably moving. Right? We were there and we were moving around and everything was going okay. Broadly okay. Right? Some places we did overexploit and those civilizations ended. Whether it was the Machu Picchu, or whether it was the Romans, or whether it was the Egyptians, or whether it was the Indus Valley people, they had to vacate or they had to come to an end. Very few civilizations have historically continued on this planet. You know this? Which are the civilizations which have historically never ended? Indian, Chinese, only these two, and to some extent some Persian. Right? But in Persia also you have multiple civilizations coming in and right. Rest all the civilizations have vanished and newer ones have come. Right? But in the Vedic region, what you call it the Indo-Gangetic civilization, history में आपको पहले इसको Vedic civilization word भी use करते थे, Indo-Gangetic, ठीक है, and the Chinese civilization. These are two which have not sustainably gone on. ठीक है, so we have to understand that what is sustainable and what is non-sustainable. The only thing non-sustainable that we know as of now is the way we are industrially developing. And which are the things which are sustainable? Quick. Is the universe sustainable? Yes or no? Universe, is it sustainably developing or no? For how long is the universe developing? 13.7 billion years. Is it developing sustainably? Yes or no? Cycle है, हो रहा है चीजें बनती हैं, खत्म होती हैं. Galaxies will form, star will die, new star will form, new matter will form, new material. Isn't it? And the matter and energy is transforming. So is the universe sustainable? Yes or no? Yes. Very good. Second, anything else? Are the galaxies, stars, ये सब nature, are they sustainable? Yes. Are the forests sustainable? Forest, do they develop? Develop, cyclic. They might end, they might again come back. So they are also sustainable. Okay. Are we sustainable? The answer is no. Can you tell me a major difference between us and all of them? Okay, let me give you a hint. Think in terms of waste box. You understand waste box? Waste bin, dust bin. Think in terms of dustbin. Figure out of all these examples, which ones have a dustbin and which ones don't have. Does the universe have a dustbin? Is there a dustbin in the universe that you have ever read about? This is one place where the universe is accumulating all its garbage. Yes or no? Why? Because universe doesn't create any garbage. Everything it creates, it recycles. Once it ends, it will recycle. Do we agree? So universe doesn't have any dustbin. It does not create any garbage, unwanted. Garbage matlab unwanted. Everything it creates, it utilizes. Once the cycle is over, it recreates. Yes or no? Very good. Next thing. Example liya abhi isme se? Forest. Does the forest have a dustbin? Have you seen the dustbin of the forest? This is the forest dustbin where it is accumulating all its garbage which the forest does not need. Yes or no? No. Forest also does not have a dustbin. What does it mean? It recycles everything. Universe recycles. Can you see the circle coming back? Sustainability wala. So universe is sustainable because it recycles. Forest is sustainable because it recycles. Yes or no? Now think about ourselves. Till industrial revolution was not there, did we have a dustbin where we were dumping things which we will never use again? No. Right? Even if we had, it was biodegradable and it used to degrade and it used to go back into the earth and it was utilized. Okay? But since industrial revolution, what kind of garbage are we creating? What kind of garbage? We are creating non-usable waste and we are dumping it. Where are we dumping it? We are dumping it in the atmosphere as smokes. Right? And the first time we realized it was breaking of the ozone. That's when we realized, oh, हम तो CFC छोड़ हैं. ठीक है, CFC से ऊपर आया मॉन्ट्रियल प्रोटोकॉल से, उसका बाद फिर हमें समझ में आया, ओहो हम तो GHG भी छोड़े. GHG का अभी तक हमें सॉल्यूशन नहीं मिला है. Right? So atmosphere we are polluting and we are polluting n number of things in the atmosphere. Right? We are increasing the dust, etc. Delhi people don't have to be told. Right? You are living in the most ideal example of atmospheric pollution in the world. It can't get worse. Okay? So we understand, are we polluting the water bodies? Yes or no? We have polluted the ocean with not only chemicals, but also plastics. माइक्रो प्लास्टिक तक हमने छोड़ दिया है, फिशेज में क्या पेट में मिलता है, right? So we have polluted the water bodies, we have created eutrophication in our rivers and lakes, polluted the ocean, we have polluted the ground, we have degraded the ground, we have made landfills, and if that was not enough, we have also polluted the space by our space debris. तो हमने चारों ओर कूड़ा इकट्ठा किया हुआ है. We are living in a dump of waste, right? We are the only ones which create waste. How do we create waste? We turn resources into waste. And that is what we call as use. We pick a resource, we turn it into waste, we use it, so-called use it, and we turn it into waste, and we dump the waste. This is called a linear economic model. The linear economy model that we follow. This is the industrial revolution ka model. And hence it does not talk of recycling, because if it recycles, then productivity cycle to reduce ho gaya. If you go on recycling the same thing, then your economic activities will reduce because you are recycling. If somebody tells, no, please don't waste your pant, recycle it. Don't destroy your utensils, recycle them. सब कुछ recycle करो, तो नया तो बनाने का जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगा. नया नहीं बना तो factory work gone तो, you understand? So our economy is a linear model which turns resources into wastes. And this is why we are unsustainable. So very simply said, a system which turns its resources into waste by utilizing them is bound to become unsustainable. Universe is the example. Forests are the example. Rivers are the example. We are the example. सबसे पहला सस्टेनेबिलिटी समझना है, बिकॉज अंटिल यू अंडरस्टैंड सस्टेनेबिलिटी यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इट मीन्स. हम सिर्फ बुक में पढ़ेंगे, हम सिर्फ याद करेंगे. ब्रंटलैंड कमीशन का रिपोर्ट में ये बोला, एसडीजी ने 17 गोल रखा, उसने ये बोला, हाँ नेशनल सस्टेनेबल इनिशिएटिव में वी आर डूइंग दिस. हम कर क्या रहे हैं हमको पता नहीं है. इट्स लाइक हम आईएएस का प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं. क्या कर रहे हैं? सुबह उठते हैं, नाश्ता करते हैं, करंट अफेयर पढ़ते हैं, न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ते हैं, चल क्या रहा है पता नहीं. First get a sense of क्या कर रहे हैं, then do everything rather than doing everything and thinking हाँ हो रहा होगा. ये सब कर रहे हैं तो आईएएस का तैयारी चल ही रहा होगा, ऐसा नहीं है ना. ठीक है, आईएएस का तैयारी में ये सब चलना चाहिए. ये सब चलने से आईएएस का तैयारी नहीं होता. ओके, वी गेट दिस राइट. सो सेम वेज कमिंग बैक, यहाँ पे समझ में आया. सो फर्स्ट यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड सस्टेनेबिलिटी सो एज टू बिकम सस्टेनेबल. You can't say, if I do this, I will sustainable. Because tomorrow somebody else will come, do this also. Say, अच्छा, ये भी कर लेते हैं. आपको principle of sustainability नहीं पता है. Principle of sustainability is not in the definition. Definition only gives you the goal. Sustainable development का goal ये है, वो ये बता रहे हैं. लेकिन principle क्या है? Cyclic nature, reusability. Right? If you do not, your resources remain resources even after your use, then it is sustainable. They should become next level of resource. जैसा कि फॉरेस्ट में क्या होता है? फॉरेस्ट में there is a tree, you eat it. The plants and animals eat it, right? Where does it go? It becomes waste. You release it, it goes into the soil, becomes the resource for next seed. Tree will grow from it to give you more fruits. The more fruits you eat, the more trees will grow. This is recycling. समझ में आ रहा है? So this is sustainability. One. Now, if you understand sustainability, so very simply said, if I ask you, which system will become unsustainable and which system will become sustainable, what is the answer? One word answer or one line answer. A system which does not create waste and turns its resources into resources even after use, then it is sustainable. And a system which turns its resources into waste after use and hence creates a waste dump, it will become unsustainable. ठीक है, when the star burns the hydrogen, it makes helium. When you burn a tree, you make ash and pollutants. Right? This is why stars, even when they die, they create next generation star and next generation star and planets. स्टार मरता है तो प्लैनेट बनते हैं और एक नया स्टार. ट्री जलता है तो नया ट्री नहीं बनता है. समझ में आया? So can I understand? Hope that we understand this. Very good. So what is the characteristic of a sustainability? Sustainability is this: resource in, resource out. Right? And this is what you use and turn it into a resource and it goes back. That's a cyclic nature. Right? Whereas a non-sustainable system will be unsustainable, resource in, waste out. With use, obviously. Equations तो सीखा है ना chemistry में. A plus B giving you energy plus CD. वो energy plus CD जो है, वो CD should not be waste. It should be something else, new chemical. ठीक है? So a society which does this, so हमारा society कैसा है? Linear society, linear economic society. It creates waste. अब tribals पे जाते हैं. अब आते हैं tribals पे. Now the tribal part will help you. So for how long are the tribals there on the earth? Okay, now let me ask you, what do you think out of the industrial economic modern man and tribal society, who on the earth have been sustainable for long? कब किन के आने के बाद अनसस्टेनेबल डिस्कशन स्टार्ट हो गया और किन के रहते हुए कभी सस्टेनेबिलिटी वर्ड डिफाइन करने का जरूरत भी नहीं पड़ा? ट्राइबल्स, क्योंकि वो सस्टेनेबल थे, उनको डिफाइन नहीं करना. जो आप हो वो आपको डिफाइन नहीं करना पड़ेगा ना. लोग बोलते हैं ना, यार मुझे बताना नहीं है अच्छा क्या होता है, मैं हूं, मुझे पता है मैं क्या हूं. इट्स लाइक दैट. ठीक है? और जो रोज चिल्ला रहा है मैं अच्छा हूं, मैं अच्छा हूं, मैं अच्छा हूं, वो एक्चुअली अच्छा नहीं होगा. तभी उसको चिल्लाना पड़ता है मैं अच्छा हूं या मैं भी अच्छा हूं. Okay, so going back, so coming back to this, tribes. So who are tribes? Tribes is a word that we use in India, but we have alternate words for this in the world. Okay, so tribes is not a universally accepted word. So I'll take you to the UN's definition with respect to tribe. ठीक है, सीधा वहां से देखते हैं क्या होता है tribe, और फिर देखते हैं that what are the characteristics, and then we'll see whether their characteristics are sustainable or not. अगर उनका कैरेक्टरिस्टिक सस्टेनेबल है तो वो भी सस्टेनेबल है, और अगर वो सस्टेनेबल है सो दे आर लिविंग अ sustainable life. And we'll try to figure out, are there unsustainable things in their characteristic? If there are no or very less unsustainable character, then they are excellent examples of sustainability. वही हमें डिस्कस करना है. Is that okay? ठीक है? Right? So, very good. So, let us come to this tribal part of the story. So, let me take you to.
Prepare for CSAT Prelims 2025 with confidence. Vision IAS brings you a comprehensive CSAT classroom program 2025 designed to enhance your problem-solving abilities, analytical thinking, and time management skills. Master critical areas such as reading comprehension, logical reasoning, decision-making, and basic numeracy with our expert faculty from Delhi. Access the advantage of regular practice through mini tests, tutorials, and the All India CSAT test series to sharpen your skills. Starting 20th November at 1 p.m., choose between offline or live online classes, giving you the flexibility to learn on your terms. Don't miss out on this opportunity to elevate your CSAT preparation.
The purpose of this whole session that we are doing is not to give you definitions. Those definitions are there in your books, right? So there's no point that I just dictate those dictations and you write those. वो already आपके पास है. You have come here to understand so that you can qualitatively improve your whole understanding of integrating everything. ठीक है? तो कैसे हम इकोनॉमी को सस्टेनेबिलिटी और उनको ट्राइब और उनको नेचर के प्रिंसिपल से कनेक्ट कर लें, ये हम क्लास में समझ रहे हैं. दैट्स व्हाट वी आर ट्राइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड. ठीक है? रादर दैन डूइंग जस्ट वन ऑफ द वेरियस थिंग्स. सो राइट, So see here, this document I have taken directly and I have not turned it into another PDF because it's a PDF itself. So you can directly use, है ना, ताकि आपको भी पता चले कहाँ से है, source क्या है. So the source is United Nations Permanent Forum on Indigenous Issues. This forum defines indigenous people and indigenous voices. Now, what are indigenous people? Globally, when we see the word for tribals, there is nothing like tribals indigenously. We use different words for them in different parts of the world, right? So what we call tribals in India, globally there are different terms for them, right? Maybe अगर आप चाहिए तो ये लिख के रख सकते हैं that the people whom we call tribals in India globally have different terms for them. Which are the terms that we use for them globally? Words like first people. So in some region they are called first people. Some region they are called as indigenous people. Some region they are called as aboriginals. ठीक है, aborigines or aboriginals. Some region they are called as ethnic people. ठीक है, so these are the various terms that we have for tribals. So first people, aborigines, ethnic people, tribals, right, and so on. So these are some of the words that we utilize, and when we read this, the numbers will slightly vary. This report says that there are around 370 million, 37 crore indigenous people. Indigenous is another word. Indigenous means the original people of the region. Okay, indigenous, the word comes from original people of the region. So they are also called. So globally the word tribe is not used. Globally the word indigenous people is used, or ethnic groups are used. But not all ethnic groups are tribes again. For example, when you see China, there are 56 ethnic groups, out of which the biggest population is the Han. Right? The Han people in China, they are the biggest ethnic group. They make 92% of the population of China, but they are not tribals. They are the people. So ethnic group is not always tribal. The right word would be something like indigenous. Indigenous, original people, first people, something like this. In India, we call them as tribals. Okay. So what does it say? 370 million. This thing spread over 70 countries. Right? Now, what is unique? What is it that makes them indigenous? What makes them indigenous are practicing unique tradition. This is what the UN report is saying. That what makes the indigenous people are A, practicing unique traditions. Second, retain social, cultural, economic, political characteristics that are distinct from dominant society. So the dominant society has a different social, political, economic, cultural character, and they have a different social, political, economic, cultural character. For example, when you see India, there are tribals and there are other people, rural people and urban people who are not tribals. So they have a different social, economic, cultural, political system, and tribals have a different, isn't it? That's why in many regions you have autonomous regions. हाँ, वो क्यों किया है? ताकि उनका जो भी राइट्स है, जो भी है, उनको हम कंसिडर कर सकें. है समझ में? तो वहाँ उनका पॉलिटिकल सिस्टम हो गया. वैसे उनका अपना इकोनॉमिक सिस्टम है. जैसा हमारा एग्रीकल्चर नॉर्मल एग्रीकल्चर है, उनका झूम एग्रीकल्चर है. सुना है ना? सो झूम कल्टीवेशन, वो उनका अपना एग्रीकल्चरल तरीका है. कल्चर भी उनका अलग है. ठीक है, दे आर स्लाइटली डिफरेंट कल्चर देन द कल्चर दैट वी फॉलो. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, मोस्टली व्हेन यू सी इन इंडिया, वन गिवन कम्युनिटी, द हिंदूज, दे हैव अ कास्ट सिस्टम. बट व्हेन यू सी द ट्राइबल्स, दे जनरली डू नॉट हैव अ कास्ट सिस्टम दिस वे. तो अलग अलग कल्चर है, इकोनॉमिक है, पॉलिटी है, ये सब अलग है. सोशल सिस्टम्स अलग हैं. जैसे हमारा मोस्टली पेट्रियार्किकल सोसाइटी है, बट मेनी ऑफ द ट्राइबल्स हैव अ matriarchal society, है ना? They follow a different system, right? We are generally settled. Many tribals are not settled. They keep moving, nomads. सुना है सब? So this is how they are different. So this is what they are saying. They have a distinct from dominant society. ठीक है? So dominant, then spread across the world from, so they spread in different parts, right? And they are the descendants of those who inhabited those regions initially. So generally the tribes are descendants of the original inhabitants generally. Okay, so that's what they, and have different cultures and all. And in some regions there might be tribes who are brought in that region, तो वो भी हम कह सकते हैं, जैसा कहीं कहीं पे है. Now, when you see in different parts of the world, which are the tribal community, the indigenous communities that they are talking of. For example, when they say in Americas, you have the Lakotas, in the USA, and the Mayas in the Guatemala region, right? Or the Aymaras in the Bolivia region, or the Inuits and the Aleutians, right? Who are in the circumpolar region, Aleutian Island, I hope you know, US, Russia connecting, right? Where you have the tomorrow's island and yesterday's island dividing the two, okay, on the two sides of the international date line, right? Then you have the Samis in the Scandinavian region, right? And then you have the Aborigines in Australia, Maoris in New Zealand. India इसमें नहीं दिया. India में हमारे पास 700 plus tribes है, right? 730 plus. That's what the government document says, that we have around 730 tribes. Some sources say 706, but वो कहीं कहीं updated है. So 730 is the number that we come across the scheduled tribes in our this thing. ठीक है? So this is our basic meaning of the indigenous. ठीक है? So they have a distinct culture and they have a distinct you can say characteristic. तो characteristic भी हमसे अलग है और culture भी. और क्योंकि हम ज़्यादातर लोग अनसस्टेनेबल हो गए हैं, इसीलिए होप यहीं पे है, शायद वो अनसस्टेनेबल हो क्योंकि वो हमसे डिस्टिंक्ट है. ठीक है? सो लेट अस सी फर्दर. सो विच आर द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स अंडरस्टैंडिंग द टर्म इंडिजिनस. व्हेन यू सेड द टर्म इंडिजिनस, व्हाट डज इट इंक्लूड? वो क्या क्या है? दीज आर सम ऑफ, सो देयर इज नो डेफिनेशन ऑफ ट्राइबल्स globally, but they have these characteristics. Any people who have these characteristics are considered to be indigenous or tribal. What are the characteristics? First, self-identification as indigenous people at individual level accepted by community as their member. So self-identification, historical continuity with pre-colonial and pre-settler society. So historically they are there before the settlers and the colonial people came, right? Then next, strong link to territories. Territory मतलब इसको आप इकोलॉजी एनवायरनमेंट में एनवायरनमेंट कहते हैं. So they have a very strong link with the territory, right? And surrounding natural resources. They are surrounded by natural resources. And despite of the fact that they are surrounded by natural resources, they don't turn the resource into waste. Because they are always surrounded by natural resource. मतलब whatever they use, they reuse it and reuse it and do not create or turn the resource into waste. ठीक है? So whenever you will go to any tribal region, you will hardly find any waste. You will always see surrounding them is always different resources which they utilize. Then next is distinct social, economic, political. वो देख लिया. Language, culture, belief, that might be different. Then form non-dominant group. So they are generally not the dominant ones. And then resolve. Now this is very important. Read this, because this is where the element of sustainability is visible even as per our definition of them. ये हमने उनको define किया है. What does it say? Resolve to maintain and reproduce their ancestral environments and systems as distinctive peoples and communities. Right? So they have a resolve to maintain and reproduce their ancestral environments and systems. Environment और system क्या है ancestral इनका? The natural territories and resources. They just want to just go on reproducing the same. They don't want that to vanish. ऐसा नहीं कि हाँ माइन करो, माइन बर्बाद हो गया, कोई बात नहीं, हम कहीं और जाके रह लेंगे. They live in the same region where they use the resource and they don't turn the resource region into a dump yard. They use it in such a way that it doesn't become a dump yard. They still utilize it. Right? समझ में आया? So this is one important thing. This is one major part of sustainability of the indigenous communities. ठीक है? So then culture, knowledge, political participation, ये सब छोड़ देते हैं. So when we see their distribution in the world, this is where in the world the different ethnic groups are or different indigenous people are located. So what you find is that while indigenous people comprise 6% of the world population, their land and territories include around 28% of global land surfaces. ठीक है, including unique ecosystems and vital biodiversity. Important part, ये important है. 28% of the regions which are not ecosystem wise or biodiversity wise poor, but in terms of ecosystem they are unique, and in terms of biodiversity also they are vital. So they are living in some of the most biodiverse regions and the most unique ecosystem. Unique ecosystem कैसा होता है? Can you give me example of unique ecosystem? For example, when life evolved on the land, earth, there were unique ecosystems created, such as the photic zone. In the photic zone, you had the surface flora and fauna, then the ocean floor. ठीक है, there you had the deep ocean flora and fauna. Then you had the coastal region, where you had intertidal flora and fauna. है ना, which could live on both, which could live on sun, which could live on darkness, which could live on land and water. है ना, so ये सब unique ecosystems है, because they are the places of transition. And mostly when you see these tribes, you find them living in such unique regions, such as they would be living sometimes in the forest, sometimes on the margin, neither completely unforested nor completely forested. So they are living on the margin, right? They are living in regions which are mountainous. So on one side of the mountain, other side of the mountain, they live on the top. They go both sides. This way they are in political systems which are on both sides. Because how is the border defined for any region if there is a mountain in between? That peak is considered the border, है ना? So they will live on the peak. वो peak ही उनका है, उसका दोनों तरफ वही है. अरे बात समझ में? So they are right. So this next. So see this. So indigenous people have no official definition, but वो हमने देख लिया है क्या क्या है, right? This part, and then we come to how many? As per this data, we have around 476. So that was saying 37 crore. This is saying 47 crore. ठीक है, बीच में कहीं होगा. Doesn't matter. 37, 47. Let's say 42 crore. So we have around 42 crore indigenous population in the world. India में कितना है? As per the last census, approximately 11 crore. We have the second largest tribal population in the world. हमसे बड़ा चाइना का है. As per their last census, if I'm right, it is something like 12.5 crore to something like 14 crore. ऐसा कुछ है. ये नंबर यहीं पे है, अभी दिख जाएगा. तो वो हमारा इंडिया में है 104, ठीक है, और उनका है 125. ये मिलियन में है, जस्ट रिमूव 1 0 एंड यू गेट क्रोर्स. तो इतना हमारा पॉपुलेशन, ठीक है. सो दीज टू कंट्रीज आर द लार्जेस्ट ट्राइबल पॉपुलेशन. हमारे पास कितना ट्राइब्स है? मोर देन 700. चाइना हैज अराउंड 55, एक्सेप्ट फॉर देयर डोमिनेंट कम्युनिटी. डोमिनेंट वहाँ पे हैंस है, ठीक है. ऐसे ही डिफरेंट पार्ट्स ऑफ द वर्ल्ड यू कैन सी डिफरेंट ट्राइबल कम्युनिटीज. जैसा कि फॉर एग्जाम्पल इंडिया हो गया, चाइना हो गया, देन कम टू दिस साइड एंड अफ्रीका यू हैव between the Nigeria and all, you have the Hausa people, right? Then when you go to the northern part, right, there you have the Basque region here. So in the Basque region will be here, and Sami is in Finland. Okay. Then when you come to Greenland, so in Greenland you have the Inuits, right? Same ways, North America, you have in the Arizona and New Mexico region, you have the local people. Similarly, southern region, right? So there also you have the Quechua. Quechua is that brand है ना इसका, Decathlon का Quechua, नाम इधर से आया, ठीक है. So these are some, not all, they are numerous. बाकी कहाँ दिया है आपका? GC Leong में दिया हुआ है. GC Leong chapter number 15 to 25. Each, almost every second chapter gives you tribes of the region. African tribes, the polar region tribes, South American tribes, different region. They are giving you all the tribes, and many of those tribes are asked in prelims also. Okay, so we understand where are these ethnic groups and all. Can I assume we understand this distribution, right? So once we understand this, now we come to India. अब इंडिया में समझते हैं. राइट? इंडिया में हम ट्राइब्स कैसा है, किनको बोलते हैं, क्या कैरेक्टरिस्टिक है, एंड देन वी विल सी इन दोज कैरेक्टरिस्टिक इटसेल्फ यू विल सी साइंस ऑफ सस्टेनेबिलिटी. हम उनको प्रूव नहीं करना है कि वो सस्टेनेबल है, उनका कैरेक्टरिस्टिक में ही सस्टेनेबिलिटी है. दिस इज व्हाट यू हैव टू फिगर आउट. इज दैट ओके? ठीक है. सो मे बी यू कैन राइट अबाउट ट्राइब्स इन इंडिया. ये तो वर्ल्ड हो गया. ठीक है. सो मे बी लेट अस ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड ट्राइब्स इन इंडिया. सो व्हाट डिफाइंस ट्राइब्स व्हेन यू से ट्राइब्स इन इंडिया? व्हाट डिफाइंस द ट्राइब्स और द वर्ड ट्राइब इन इंडिया? किसका हिसाब से? We have two articles in our constitution, है ना, 366 and 342. As per these two articles of the constitution, the scheduled tribes are, you can say, listed, enlisted. Definition वहाँ पे भी नहीं है, वहाँ पे enlist किया हुआ है. ठीक है. And there are some characteristics on the basis of which some groups are listed as scheduled tribes in the tribes schedule. ठीक है. As per 366 and 342. What are the characteristics on the basis of which we say that this group of people are tribals in India? So there is no constitutional definition of that, but there are some characteristics which we generally apply. Which are the characteristics? We can write. First is primitive traits. ठीक है. तो सबसे पहला trait क्या है? Primitive trait. They should have primitive. Primitive मतलब primitive human being, ये word सुना है? Living in the most इनिशियल अर्ली वेज. ऐसा हम बोलते हैं ना, बहुत ही प्रिमिटिव आदमी है यार, बहुत ही जंगली टाइप का है ना, डजंट नो मच मैनर्स, कल्चर. हम सब कैसे हैं? हम सब कल्चर्ड हैं. हम एग्रीकल्चर के जैसा हमारा कल्चर हुआ है, तो हमारा कल्चर हमको ऐसा बनाता है जिसका वजह से हम सब एक जैसा दिखते हैं. जैसा कि खेत में क्रॉप होता है ना, वो एक जैसा दिखता है, तो हम सब भी जिस कल्चर के वो उसके क्रॉप के जैसा दिखते हैं. हम कल्चर्ड है. बहुत सारा लोग वाइल्ड है, जैसे जो जंगल में रहते हैं. ठीक है. तो वो थोड़ा उतना कल्चर नहीं है, मोगली टाइप. राइट. सो ये दो टाइप का, जैसा कि क्रॉप्स होते हैं वैसा ह्यूमन बीइंग है. ठीक है. तो ये जो ट्राइब है इनका अपना कल्चर है. ओके. कैसा कल्चर है? प्रिमिटिव ट्रेट्स. दे आर नॉट वेरी कल्चर्ड, दे आर लिविंग इन वेरी प्रिमिटिव वेज. सेकेंड इज होमोजेनस. विद इन देयर सोसाइटी दे आर वेरी होमोजेनस. There is not much difference between them. ठीक है. So not much difference, and they have a community way of living. Community. Individual ownership का concept is not well developed. So they have a community way of living. Then the culture is very distinct. Distinct culture. So primitive and distinct. Then geographical isolation. They have geographical isolation, right? Which means they will not be living with others and they are living in regions which are not easy to access. Inaccessible territories. And which are the inaccessible territories? कैसा रीजन है ज्योग्राफी के हिसाब से? कौन कौन सा रीजन इनएक्सेसिबल है? माउंटेन्स, प्लेट्यूज. प्लेन्स आर एक्सेसिबल, तो प्लेन्स में जनरली नहीं रहते. इवन इफ दे लिव इन द प्लेन, वेयर दे विल लिव इन द फॉरेस्ट. ठीक है. माउंटेन्स एंड प्लेट्यूज आर एनीवेज फॉरेस्टेड जनरली, एंड प्लेन्स में फॉरेस्ट. देन आइलैंड्स, सो दे आर फाउंड इन द आइलैंड्स. देन डेजर्ट्स, यू विल फाइंड देम इन डेजर्ट. एक्सट्रीम रीजन, कोई जाता नहीं है उधर. ठीक है. जनरली यू विल फाइंड देम हेयर. विच रीजन विल यू जनरली नॉट फाइंड देम? प्लेन्स. Plains which are clear of forest. Why? Because that's where other people are living. Coastal regions you will generally not find them, especially accessible coasts. From accessible coast they have gone up in the mountain. So agar we see the peninsular block of India, there you will not find them in the coast. Where are they? They are in the hills. Hills of Tamil Nadu, hills of Andhra, hills of Karnataka, hills of Kerala. They are not in the coastal plains generally. Right? Especially where ports or harbors are there. They will generally not be around harbors. Because harbors को हमने डेवलप कर रखा है ट्रांसपोर्ट के लिए, तो वहाँ पे वो नहीं रहते. आइलैंड्स पे रहता है, क्योंकि आइलैंड में आइसोलेशन हो गया. अंडमान, लक्षद्वीप, ये सब में. समझ में आया? सो दैट्स वेयर दे फाइंड. देन नेक्स्ट इज दे हैव अ वेरी हाई एलिमेंट ऑफ शाइनेस. शाइनेस ऑफ कॉन्टैक्ट फ्रॉम अदर कम्युनिटीज. दे जनरली डू नॉट मिक्स विद अदर्स. And that's why they remain homogeneous. Shyness of contact. And backward. So called backward. So called backward क्योंकि हम अपने आप को डेवलप कहते हैं. हम डेवलप अनसस्टेनेबल है, वो नॉन डेवलप्ड सस्टेनेबल है. इफ यू आस्क मी टू डिफरेंशिएट, वो हमारा हिसाब से, उनका हिसाब से वो डेवलप है, ठीक है, ठीक है, बट हम बोलते हैं नहीं नहीं यार वो हमारे हिसाब से डेवलप नहीं है. ऑलराइट, सो दे आर एंड सेल्फ कंटेन्ड, दे आर जनरली सेल्फ कंटेन्ड, राइट. सो दे विल नॉट गो आउट एंड अटैक अदर्स. इवन इफ दे गो, आसपास ही करेंगे, ज्यादा दूर नहीं. दे विल नेवर हैव अ विनिंग मिशन, उधर जाके सबको मार के सबका ले आएंगे, वैसा नहीं रहते. They will live within their regions, they will just broadly survive. Do we get? So these are some of the things which define. And we have, as per 2011 census, we have 10.4 crore population, right? And they generally have some of the indicators which are social indicators better than our social indicator. जैसा हमारा sex ratio है. Tribal sex ratio is 990, our sex ratio is 940 as per the last census. ठीक है, so some of the indicators for them are also developed. So how do we say we are more developed when their gender ratio is better than ours? Okay, so even this is questionable, that are we really developed? Maybe just economically. Why? Because we are fast in turning resource into waste. हम सोचते ही नहीं है. They think about it. They have a method of thinking about the reuse. And that's why they might be more focused on reusing, because they have understood a longer principle better, that if we have to sustain, we should not create waste. अगर पूरा जंगल वेस्ट बना दिया तो नेक्स्ट जनरेशन किधर रहेगा? द डेफिनेशन ऑफ ब्रंटलैंड कमीशन, वो डेफिनेशन वो ऑलरेडी अप्लाई कर रहे हैं, राइट. नॉट कॉम्प्रोमाइजिंग ऑन द पोटेंशियल ऑफ फ्यूचर जनरेशंस टू फुलफिल देयर नीड. दे थिंक फर्स्ट. जस्ट इमेजिन अगर वो पूरा फॉरेस्ट खत्म कर दिया, किधर रहेंगे? दे नो दिस इज द ओनली प्लेस वेयर वी कैन लिव. दे आर नॉट लुकिंग फॉर मून मिशन, मार्स मिशन, वो नहीं कर रहे हैं. वो कह रहे हैं नहीं यार, क्योंकि मार्स मिशन में आप कितने लोगों को ले जाओगे? 600 करोड़ लोग रहते हैं. कितना प्लेन भेजना पड़ेगा एलोन मस्क को सबको ले जाने के लिए? समझ में आ रहा है? उतना प्लेन बनाने के लिए कितने प्लैनेट का मिनरल चाहिए? ठीक है, तो हम 4 लोगों के स्पेस मिशन कर लेने से हम सब सस्टेनेबल नहीं हो जाएंगे. हमें इसी अर्थ को सस्टेनेबल बनाना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, सो वी से नो सर, वी आर लुकिंग फॉर नेक्स्ट होराइजन्स एंड नेक्स्ट प्लेसेस, वी विल लिव देयर. हु विल लिव देयर? यू. कितनों को लेके जाएंगे? राइट, दैट्स अ क्वेश्चन, राइट. सो डू वी गेट इट? सो वी अंडरस्टैंड दिस पार्ट. इतना समझ में आया? सो दिस इज ब्रॉडली द population related aspects with respect to tribals. Now, next thing is, once we understand this, itna humko basic samajh mein aa gaya. Now the sustainable practices by the, so in their day-to-day life, how are they integrating sustainability is the next thing that we will try to understand. Okay, so in day-to-day life, which are the sustainable things that they do? So the first sustainable type, iske liye humko types of tribes samajhna hai.
Get ready to conquer UPSC Prelims 2025 with a strong hold over current affairs. Enroll for the PT 365 program, a 20-day course offering comprehensive coverage of 1-year current affairs in 60 hours. This meticulously designed curriculum features daily sessions on important subjects relevant to the prelims examination. Starting offline from 9th January at 5 p.m, the highlights include complete coverage of current affairs from sources such as The Hindu, Indian Express, PIB, Economic Times, Yojana among others. Flexibility of class timing with access to live online classes for distance learning students. Access to Sandhan, a personalized prelims test series. Personalized assessment and feedback. Doubt clearing sessions and mentoring. Get on board to succeed in prelims with excellence in current affairs.
ठीक है, so how the various tribes are and how they remain sustainable. ठीक है, so see here. Now, when we say tribes in India, we find that you can divide them into, for example, the nomadic tribes. Nomads, they are tribes. There we have around 319 nomadic tribes in India, approximately 319, 320 nomadic tribes. Right? Nomads are 2 types. Who are nomads? They don't live in a region forever. Why? if they live in a region forever, the region will become non-sustainable because they utilize the cyclic resources of the region. That's why they keep moving. Okay, so that's one basic thing. They use the cyclic resources, only the cyclic resources, right? So they keep moving to a cyclic resource like grass, like fruits, like things. They will utilize. Once it is utilized, exhausted temporarily, then they go to some other place. Utilize, go to another place. Utilize, go to another place, and come back after a few years when the first place has again rejuvenated. So again utilize. So this is the cycle. That's how they are nomads. Understood? So nomads. So one is nomad. What type of nomad? Herding nomad. Herding. Hence their life is around their animals. So they will have herds of animals and they will keep moving with the herds of animals, and the herd of animal will eat the biodiversity. They will survive, then they will keep moving, and maybe after some time they will come back. This sometime might be few months, few years, something like this. If it is few months, for example, if they are moving every year once one side the other side, इसको कौन सा क्या बोलते हैं? Transhumans. Have you heard? Transhumans. Who are transhumans? The ones which are moving up and down the mountain during different season. They go up in summer, they come down in winter. Up summer, down winter. 6 months later, new crop, new wild growth, live by it. So transhumance is one, but transhumance is done only in the hills, generally, broadly. You find them even in other areas. बहुत सारा areas, plains में भी है, plateau में भी है, right? They will keep moving with their sheep, cows, horses. India में horse नहीं है, but when you go to Central Asia, you find the Kyrgyz, Uzbek, Kazakh, Tajik. ये सब वही हैं, right? Mongols. Right, and when you go to the polar region, you will find the Inuits and all moving with their reindeers. हर region का अपना अपना है. If you go to desert, you will find the different Tuaregs and all moving with their the camels. Do we understand? So this is how they are moving in different regions. So this is transhumant, herding, and the other one is non-herding. Who are the non-herding? They are either traders or performers. Traders or performers. Right? Like the salt traders, right? Or the cloth traders. So they will trade or they will perform. Performers like the performing arts, like what do you call? Katputli, puppet. Have you seen? The puppet performers, or the Nat tribe is there, Nat, right? You find them in Chhattisgarh and many regions. They perform on the roads. They will tie up some rope and they will go. Why don't they create branches? हमारा मॉडल क्या है? हम हर सबका ब्रांच बनाते हैं. एक ब्रांच, 2 ब्रांच, 5 ब्रांच, हर जगह मेरा ब्रांच. They don't make branches. They go cyclic. If you are fulfilled, they will go away. Till you have the next urge. Then they will come back. They have made it cyclic. 6 महीना में आओ, लोग फिर से देखेंगे. रोज करो, नहीं देखेंगे. 6 महीना में आओ, कपड़ा बिक जाएगा. साल भर में फिर से कपड़ा चाहिए. रोज कपड़ा नहीं बेच सकते, तो अब आपको ब्रांच करना पड़ता है. तो इसीलिए 10 जगह ब्रांच खोल दिया, हर जगह सबका ब्रांच. नॉन साइक्लिक, लीनियर है. इनका साइक्लिक मेथड है. डू वी अंडरस्टैंड? Cyclic and linear. This is the difference between cyclic economy and linear. They are best examples of cyclic economy. आप ये वर्ड पढ़ते हैं अपना इकोनॉमी में, है ना? सर्कुलर इकोनॉमी एंड लीनियर इकोनॉमीज. इससे अच्छा कोई एग्जाम्पल नहीं है. ठीक है? सो ट्रेडर्स एंड परफॉर्मर्स. सो दिस इज नोमैड्स. देन सेकंड और कौन सा है? नेक्स्ट ट्राइब आफ्टर नोमैड्स यू हैव, आउट ऑफ द 700 plus tribes, nearly 320 are this. Then we have another 75 tribes who are PVTGs, particularly vulnerable tribal groups. Maximum number are in Odisha, 13 of them. Some states don't have any. ठीक है ना? So these are the PVTGs. Who are the PVTGs? Particularly vulnerable tribal groups. इनको पहले क्या बोलते थे? Primitive tribal groups. उनका नाम पहले था 2006 से पहले they were called primitive tribal groups. First trait, primitive trait. ठीक है, primitive मतलब they didn't know much things and hence did not need much resources. जब पता ही नहीं है ज़्यादा resource तो they are sustainable. जो थोड़ा मोड़ा है उसी से रहते थे वो. What were the small resources they used? They used biodiversity, fruits, plants, bone, wood, bamboo, fishing. There is no use of chemical, no use of metal almost. Or maybe very primitive use of metal. तो जब आप chemical, metal, energy ये सब use ही नहीं कर रहे, forest wood, and doing it in a cyclic manner, so obviously you become sustainable. All the primitive tribes are sustainable, 100% sustainable. Why? Because even on a small island, their generations have lived. अगर एक ही जगह पे आप बाहर जाए बिना हमेशा रह रहे हो, that place must be sustainable. Then only you can survive. Otherwise, you will exhaust it. So you are cycling the resources. Do we get it? So primitive, all these primitive tribal groups are best examples of sustainable because they do not deteriorate the environment. Neither Andaman Nicobar is deteriorated by them. Who deteriorated Andaman Nicobar? You know, there are 6 tribes in Andaman Nicobar. 5 of them are primitive, and of the 5, the total population is less than 1,000. Just go 200 years before today, when the Europeans came to that region, they were in lakhs, and they were still sustainable. The Europeans killed them all because they wanted to use those islands as their transit and other things, right? To the extent that now they are. And why did they die? Because they didn't have much resource, they didn't have much technology, तो मर गए. ठीक है, बट द फॉल्ट दे डाइड इज नॉट अ फॉल्ट ऑफ देम. ये बोलना नहीं सर वो डेवलप नहीं थे इसलिए मर गए, वो तो आपके ऊपर भी अगर आपसे 200 साल ज़्यादा डेवलप कोई एक स्पेस से आ गया तो सबको मार देगा, तो आपका फॉल्ट है. तो टाइम का फॉल्ट है ना. दैट्स व्हाट हिस्ट्री डज. ठीक है, बट यू शुड बी compassionate about other humans. When you are killing, you should be compassionate. This is one major thing that Europeans have done the world around. Wherever they have gone, they have killed the local population, whether it was the Red Indians, Aborigines, whatever. The only ones that did not kill were the people in New Zealand, Maoris. बस एक ही जगह है जहाँ उन्होंने नहीं मारा है, Maoris in New Zealand. Else, wherever they have gone, Africa, whichever region, they have killed the local population, especially the tribals. ठीक है. So anyways, come back. So PVTGs. Then next, उसका बाद कौन सा है? Then you have agricultural tribes. Agricultural tribes. Now when you say the agricultural tribes, what are they doing? They are doing jhum cultivation. Jhum means again cyclic. You grow in a region, you vacate the region, you come back in the region when the fertility has regained, and you again use it. ठीक है. So agricultural tribes who are doing what we in agriculture we call it as simple subsistence agriculture or primitive subsistence agriculture. वो agriculture करते हैं वो, supported by hunting, gathering, fishing, ये सब. और एक और tribe है आपका तो ये वाला जो है PVTGs, they are generally hunting, gathering, और ये है agriculture. But कौन सा agriculture? Jhum cultivation, simple subsistence agriculture. They don't exploit the soil too much. They don't bring new varieties. They don't use chemical. If the fertility is reduced, they will move away and they will again come back after a few years. So can you see how sustainable agricultural practice is there amongst themselves? And their population also does not multiply much because they don't have many children. If they die, that's okay. That's natural cycle. One of the reasons why world population increased after industrial revolution is because we started producing chemicals. We also started producing a lot of medicines, and we fed medicines to those who could not have otherwise survived and ensured that they survived. ठीक है, that's why the population went on. उसका पहले क्या होता था? N number of children, many would die. After medical support, many children, very few will die. So the population has multiplied. That's why now we have few children. बहुत सारा जगह पे no children. That has gone into the psyche, right? Because we are now economically oriented. Everyone wants to utilize everything that you are earning. They don't want to spend it on anybody else, including their children. Or the cost of living has gone high, so they don't want to have children. And they are too focused. They are no more community driven. Community driven, children could be brought up. Individual, you have to take care of the child yourself. So why should I compromise my life for somebody? Do you understand? These are the changes which are happening. This is how the tribals are different from us. Our way of thinking has changed from them. This is why even our societies are non-sustainable. See Scandinavia. See the most developed, economically developed countries. Their societies are non-sustainable. Now they will collapse 30, 40, 50 years. Most of the old age people are there, young people are less. Gradually society will collapse or no? So economic development has led to their social collapse. Right? So this is how we are non-sustainable and they are by community. The difference is individual versus community. If we are community driven, why? Because human beings are social animals. हम social animal है, हम mammals हैं. Mammals के अंदर वो social connect होता है. Because you have your child outside the body, but you still feed him. So that social connect is there. ठीक है? That is the link between, and that creates, that needs a network. You need people to take care of your child when they are outside. So that's how the concept of family and all comes in. Social. Right? So what is the base foundation of humans? Community. And what is the foundation or thing which will make us deteriorate? Individual. If we just think too much individual and leave the community, leave the society, society will deteriorate. Society deteriorate, you also deteriorate. There is no individual world. It's a social world. No one will care for you because you don't care. And that is the difference between tribal. So that's one more basic. वो जो community था, लिखा था ना? So primitive, community, can you see how they are sustainable? Their basic concepts are very sustainable. ठीक है? So now write down one last set of things about. So when we see the different methods of sustainability, maybe some examples लिख लेते हैं, ठीक है? So they have sustainable living methods, right? Such as the homes that they live in, right? They are sustainably made. They are not using too much concrete, plastic, etc. They use bamboo, cane, wood, leaves, right? Everything that recycles. They are not creating dump of cement waste or construction waste. ठीक है? They are not affecting the bacteria and the soil of the region. They are not killing anything. Wherever they live, millions more live. Where we live, we kill every inch of bacteria on the surface. हम सबको मार के रहते हैं, वो सबका साथ रहते हैं. ठीक है? Then next is zero waste food. They are not like us. That lot of food waste is created in our society. Food waste. They do not create any food waste. जो आप हर रोज कूड़ा जाके फेंकते हैं वो ऐसा नहीं है. वो कूड़ा फेंकते नहीं है. They use it. Every inch of waste they use, either in the field or giving to the animals or something. We always create dumps. Where does the dump go ultimately? You know, that polythene that we give in the morning every day. Where does it go? Landfills around Delhi. Have you seen those landfills? The children of Delhi call them as mountains. दिल्ली के बच्चे बोलते हैं वो दिल्ली का पहाड़ है. उनको पता ही नहीं वो पहाड़ है या कूड़ा है. क्योंकि जब बाहर जाते हैं तो दूर से दिखता है ऐसा डम, जैसे सी मामा पापा माउंटेन. और पेरेंट्स आर ऑल्सो फीलिंग अशेम्ड. क्या बोले, हमने ही बनाया है. ठीक है? सो द फास्टेस्ट माउंटेन्स ऑन द वर्ल्ड आर नॉट बिल्ट टेक्टोनिकली और वॉल्केनिकली. दे आर बिल्ट बाय ह्यूमन बींग्स. लिखना नहीं है ऐसा. ठीक है? वो हमारा कूड़ा का पहाड़ है. ऑलराइट. देन नेक्स्ट इज utilities. Most of their utilities are sustainable, right? So utilities are sustainable. Even their harvesting agricultural practices are sustainable. We just saw they do not create any waste. Okay, so various utilities etc. are also that way. Harvesting. Then clothes and color. They don't use chemicals in coloring. natural dyes, natural colors, natural clothes. They are not wearing synthetic clothes. Right? So clothes, dyes. So your day-to-day surrounding, your food, your clothes, your house, everything is natural, made up of recyclable things, and you are not creating waste. Then water harvesting. Even on the long run, water harvesting and all, they have natural methods of water harvesting. Okay? So like the Rabari tribes in Gujarat, they construct rainwater storage. Different examples are there. Right? Rabari, R-A-B-A-R-I, Rabari tribes, Gujarat, they have rainwater harvesting mechanisms. The Bhil tribes in Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh, they also build check dams. ठीक है. The clothes, dyes वगैरह के लिए we have the Warli tribe, Warli, W-A-R-L-I, Warli tribes in the Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh region. They are known for their artistic clothes and all which they make. Right? The sustainable harvesting mechanism, we have the Santals, Gonds. They have very sustainable agricultural methods. Right? Then for home utensils, you have different tribes in Odisha. For example, the Saura and the Kond. Saura and Kond. They make daily utilities items like utensils and all. ठीक है. Then for zero waste in food, all the tribes are known, especially the Gond tribes. They are known for non-waste. They generally don't produce any waste in their food. हमारे जैसा नहीं कि पील करके फेंक दिया, ऐसा किया. They utilize every part. ठीक है. जैसा कि when you see in polar regions, the Eskimos, they don't use their animals the way we do, कि खाया और फेंक दिया. They use every part of the animal once they sacrifice, including the skin, the flesh, the bone, and even the inner other parts. They will utilize it for tying and all. They don't make ropes. वो उसी से रस्सी बनाते हैं. They say when the animal has already sacrificed for us, then we must use every part of the animal. Unlike us, कि ये अच्छा पीस है, ये बुरा पीस है, बुरा फेंको, अच्छा खाया. ऐसा नहीं है. Do you get it? So they utilize. So वहाँ पे कौन सा है? Eskimos. यहाँ पे Gonds. Non-waste food. ठीक है? So water harvesting and all, then cropping methods, etc. Agricultural practices. There are many agricultural tribes which are having many agricultural practices like the some names I want to give. The Bonda tribes in Odisha. They have a particular agricultural practice known as Dongar Chas. Dongar Chas. Bonda tribe, Odisha, Dongar Chas. Right? Where in the hilly areas, this simply means agriculture in hill. Dongar Chas means agriculture in hill. Okay, so they do agriculture in hill, but they have not destabilized the hills. Not destabilize the hills. Right? Then the concept of sacred groves, you must have heard. There are numerous sacred groves. What are sacred groves? They are known for the people who are living there and they are protecting their forest because they worship the forests. Right? So worshipping of forest. Very few people in very few regions in the world, this concept is there. And it has also now been recognized as sacred groves in India. So worship of forests so that the forests are protected. The forest, hills, etc. regions, वो सब worship करते हैं. ठीक है? And then there are many festivals that they celebrate. Festivals which are in tune with climate and climate resilient also. Right? So tribal festivals which are in tune with the climate, such as the Sarhul, S-A-R-H-U-L, Sarhul in Jharkhand. Sarhul festival in Jharkhand, which is known by different names. by different tribes. They call it as the festival of nature and festival of flowers. Festival of nature. Prakriti Parv. It is called as Prakriti Parv. Then also have role in wildlife protection. Wildlife, fishing. They have sustainable fishing method. They don't use dynamites or chemicals or destroy the coral reefs. है ना? So they have sustainable fishing methods. ठीक है? Many sustainable fishing methods such as the Adi and the Adi tribes. They use Lipum fishing technique. Lipum, Lipum. Using bamboo basket. वो bamboo basket से fishing करते हैं. And seaweeds. So the net is made up of seaweed. So gradually, if you use plastic net, you are releasing plastic into the water. वही सब gradually plastic बनता है. They use seaweed and bamboo for fishing. ठीक है? Do we get it? So these are some of the methods how the tribals are living a sustainable life, and hence they are good examples of sustainability. Is that okay? So we understand what is the basic concept of sustainability and how it can be applied. Is that all right? So this is where we come to an end of this session. If you have any other doubt, you can ask me anything related to this. So gradually we are able to understand the relation, right? Good. So this is where we'll end the class. Next class, next one नहीं है आपका तो मतलब I was thinking कि चलो और class है, but yes, obviously we might have more sessions in future. So that's it from my side. Thank you, all of you. ठीक है? Thank you. They call it as Lipum, 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 where they make nets which are sustainable material net. ठीक है?